What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to it. We were going to do X-Plane today, but I saw this dropped. Let me see. It's coming up right now. There we go. I saw this dropped and I figured let's give it a try. This is the Yukon. Get rid of this. There we go. Get rid of that. And we'll hop in here. I saw this dropped and I don't know. I mean, I like the Russian DLC. I do, but they're really, really hard to the point where, I don't know, it's not quite as much fun to play. But these I'm really enjoying, Michigan and Alaska. So I'm hoping the Yukon is going to be a little bit more similar to these. So at any rate, here we go. And I haven't been here yet. You know, I like to, anytime we hop in here, I like to discover them with you. So we do have a garage. I guess we'll spawn in a truck. And there's supposed to be some vehicles down in the lower right corner here. And there's also is it the 770 or the 775? Whatever that big Caterpillar is, that one is available on this map as well. And this map looks, let me see. It looks, I wouldn't say small, but not as big as some others. Okay, well, let's just hop in here. We can spawn in some vehicles. There we go. And we'll get right to it. I want to try I've been using the Ford a lot. That's that monster right there that was on that pop-up screen. I want to let's use the Scout. We haven't used that in the longest time. And I tried to, I don't know when I got in the habit of doing this, but I tried to, wait a minute. What? Oh, you know what? It's because I didn't put them away. For some reason, I always forget about that. We need to go back. Hang on. We need to go back to Michigan. Just because a vehicle is in a garage doesn't mean that it is available, right? So we need to put these away, essentially, and then we can open them up again when we get to the Yukon. All right. So we need to retain this. This is the new one. This is the Bandit. It came with the DLC. We didn't have to discover it or anything. So there's that one. There's one of our Caterpillars. Put that one away. And there's our Scout. And there's our Freightliner. Okay. It's been a minute. I don't play this game too often. All right. And now we go back in the garage. And now our Scout will be parked up. And we can get rolling. All right. There it is. So we will deploy this. Let's get going. Let's see what there is to see. All right, welcome to the Yukon. In severe local conditions, you will have new mechanics in your disposal that will help you to overcome every obstacle in your way. Sounds good. You'll be able to store any cargo you have with you in temporary storages around the map. Interesting. You can better plan your logistics and transport. Okay. You will be able to produce certain types of cargo out of available materials. That's cool. Just bring the required number and types of crafting materials to a special zone. Oh, that's going to get complicated. You will also be able to deconstruct a number of buildings in the region to acquire some of the materials that you need. Beware that all the buildings can be deconstructed only once, and the number of materials you can get of it is finite. Fantastic. Well, that sounds good. All right, so we'll X out of that. Oh, it's snowing. Nighttime. It's beautiful. I love it. Let's go to the map and spot us some towers first. There's one right there. So this is kind of swampy in the center, and it looks like snowy on the outside. So we've got a total of 4 towers. We'll do this one first. It seems to be the closest. So we'll get this one first. There we go. Lights on. And where do we want to go from here? I guess out to the left and to the left again. And how's our frame rate? Frame rate's good. Okay. Cool. I'm still experimenting with XSplit. I'm still kind of getting used to it and being sort of careful with it. You know, I don't want to crank everything up as I did that first stream and end up killing our frame rate. All right. And this thing it's extremely mobile, but it's very, very top heavy. So we got to be careful with it. So right up this way. And I do What is that? Oh, is that one of the... can we just drive across the grass here? Yeah, I mean, we can drive anywhere we want. But I think this is one of these new, like, building zones where we can craft things. Let's take a look. Cargo management. Nope, just a regular depot. Okay. And of course, this one's closed, so we'll need to figure out what we can do to get this open. We'll accept this task, but we're not going to start it yet. Right? Northern Bridge. Help restore it. Okay. Doesn't say exactly what it wants yet, so we'll take a look at the map again. And is there a way that we can get across here? There is. All right. Sir, didn't need to go that far. There you go. When I was back in the Michigan map, that I haven't been on it in probably several months, but when I was on the Michigan map, I noticed how much faster it plays. It's still difficult, and it's still, if anything, the speed can be kind of a problem because you get going too fast on some of those really rutted roads, and you'll bounce yourself right off a cliff. So it's a little bit easier, I'll admit. But the thing that I like about it is it plays a lot faster. And I think it was when we first got to Alaska. And is this... Oh, yeah, there it is. The objective. Dump truck for dump trucks. And we definitely want this one. Hey there, we need someone to get a new disassembled quarry truck over here. We'll put it together ourselves and you can help yourself to our old one. Just don't forget to fuel it up. Okay. So, oh, it's available for purchase. Okay. I thought, hang on, moment please. I thought we had to, truck store. I thought we had to, is it heavy duty or heavy? There it is. Really? That easy? Purchase and deploy. Okay. I thought we had to do all kinds of things to like make this happen. And how much money do we have? Oh, we're down to 27 grand. All right. Well, we'll mess with this thing later. But all right. That was easy. Stream's done. Oh, God. All right. All right. And how much is that? 8,500? All right. So that's there when we need it. And we'll go back to the local map. That's not there. It's right there. And we'll go back to the scout. Okay. All right. That was easy. I thought that was going to take a lot longer, honestly. So that is done, and we can, once we get some money together, we can kit that thing out a little bit and be on our way. All right, this bridge is open. Carefully right through here. I did turn off bouncy. I did turn off film grain and motion blur. I think, for me anyway, I think every game now has so much motion blur added to it. It was cool, you know, the first little while when it was kind of a novelty, but I think there's been enough of that, so I find myself more and more turning it off rather than leaving it on, and I think we picked up a few FPS by doing that. And then the film grain, I mean, I like the look, and I like the, I don't know, old spin tires and old Mud Runner definitely had kind of a, I don't know, not a, what's the opposite of new? I don't know. They just looked sort of distressed, you know? And so I did leave the film grain on for a while, but I turned it off. And we're just rolling with as clean an image as we can get. This looks really good so far. I am impressed. And is there anything to discover over here? Any jobs or anything? This is a new icon. Open storehouse. Interesting. So this is where you can put things in and take things out? Okay. And I need to take a look at the map because we are... I mean, unless we just go straight up off-road. I'm trying to think of how else we can get up here. I mean, we can come over this way. We can't really... Well, maybe. This looks like a gate down here. I don't know if the scout will make it across this river. Is there another place where we can get it? Well, I mean, technically we're already on the other side. Let's come down here and try to get up to this road. So we'll get rid of that. We'll come down here and see if we can skirt around this way and get onto the road here. Okay. Looks nice. Reminds me of Alaska without the snow. And when you first come out of the garage in Alaska, it's got a really nice look to it. It's just everything is completely iced up. Yeah, a little bit of stutter right through there. A little bit of chop. We may be loading some scenery too. I haven't been in this area at all, so we might be unpacking some files. Oh, that's a nice effect with the sun coming across the top of the truck. All right. Oh, is that the little road back there? Maybe. Oh, what's this? Okay. Yep. This may take us right over... Okay. This may take us right over where we want to be. And I thought I noticed, and it could have just been the truck that we were in, but I thought I noticed earlier when I was back in Michigan, I thought I noticed a little bit of creeping. I know in spin tires and Mud Runner you could creep, and it seems like in SnowRunner that's no longer possible, that no matter how delicate you are with the throttle, the wheels just spin. There's no way to get them to bite, but I thought I saw just a little bit of creeping, and I would really like to see that brought back to the game. There's a tree right there. Yeah, we're getting a lot of stutter right now. Hope that sorts itself out. And we do have, because we're in a scout vehicle, we do have the autonomous winch. No problem. All right. Still rolling. And I'm going to get rid of some of these pins that we put in. Is this another road we're coming to right here? No, it's sort of a waterfall. All right. Let's find out where we are on the map. Get rid of all these. We're already up here. I don't really see the road that we were just on, but we can continue to kind of skirt along the side of the river here. Yeah, let's just try that. I don't know how deep this river is. I considered just going across the center of it, but probably a little too deep for that, even with the snorkel. Oh, I want the other side. So as long as we don't roll this thing. Don't roll. Don't roll. As long as we don't roll this thing, I think we'll be okay. Now, can we get up between these two rocks and move away from the river a little bit? Maybe. Yeah, I think we can. And I did look on MapRunner and get the location of all of the upgrades. Concentrating. We'll go right down there. Nope. Right there. Right in between. There we go. And I don't think we're going to fit through there, so let's come back one more time. There we go. I did get the location of the upgrades, but I think today we'll just do towers. I thought we were going to do towers in that big caterpillar, but then it was just right there, right outside the garage. Trees, so many trees. There we go. And can we go right there? There we go. And we're back to a road. Alright, so we'll put another pin in the tower. And that is right there. Right there. Here we go. I try to drive U.S. trucks when we're in Canada now, but I guess North American trucks when we're on these maps, and Russian trucks when we're there. So it's been a while since we've been in this scout, because I think the past two areas have been, both of them have been in Russia. Let's see. I don't want to keep looking at the map, but where does this go? That goes there. Yeah, I guess we'll just loop around it. And dump truck for dump truck is... Hey, Foxy, how you doing? Dump truck for dump truck is the job that will give us... It'll give us another one of those. Is it the 775 or the 770? Whatever it is, dump truck for dump truck will give us another one, and we can sell that one and keep the one we bought, or vice versa, or whatever. I didn't think I was that low on money, but that took us down to... We're down to our last 20 grand. Fortunately, you don't have to pay for fuel or repairs in this game. You're normal. All right, well, that... Oh... Normal. You know what? There's worse things. You stepped in. You stopped in. There we go. I'm doing really good, I have to say. Is this a task, or is this just a yard here? Cargo management, okay. Yep, I'm doing really good. Thank you for asking. It's a good week so far. And this little truck back here, is this a static scenery item? Or is this something we can... Come on now. Is this something we can discover and bring back to life? Nope, I think that's just... or is this an upgrade? Moment. Is this an upgrade? Nope. Just a dead car. Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad you made it, Foxy. Thanks Thanks for stopping by. Building another house. Man, who's building houses out here? Ah, this road right here. Where does this go? You know what? Let's just keep moving forward. Let's just keep moving forward. Yep, I was a little bit surprised by this. I knew it was coming. I knew the new DLC was coming, but I didn't know when. Cargo management. So it's further up. Okay. And I was thinking about SnowRunner yesterday. Didn't know about the DLC. I was just thinking about it randomly, and then today I fired up Epic Game Store and saw that it had come in yesterday, maybe day before. Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing in the Yukon it would be pretty affordable. Let's get some low gears here. And this truck has plenty of fuel on it, but we're going to need to use some here momentarily. Oh, God. Look at this trailer around the corner. All right, this is still cargo management. Okay, I'm going to all of these just in case there is anything we can discover or get on the task list, the job list. All right, so this is that dump truck for dump truck, and I can see this trailer over here with the pieces of the quarry truck on it. Oh, that is gnarly. Yep, no one lives there, and it gets very, very cold. All right. Okay, so we already accepted that one. Wait, what is the actual job? Is it here? Dump truck for dump truck. Okay. We need someone to get a new disassembled. Okay, we'll put it together ourselves. So we just need to pick this thing up. Deliver to... interesting. It used to be, I seem to remember that it used to be, you could just click on these and it would go to that area. I don't know, because of the difficulty that we have selected, that it's no longer doing that. Deliver to the site near the garage. Is that right here? Does it not jump to it anymore? Okay. Well, you know what? It's right there, and we do have big trucks. So let's grab this tower, and then we'll hop in a big truck, discover this thing, take it back, sell it. That'll free up some money, and we can take that thing out and play with it a little bit. The road just ends right there. How do we get up there? I mean, are we meant to just, like, off-road up to it? Brick framing. I mean, I guess we can just try off-roading up to it. Worst thing that happens is we have to recover. Let's go up this thing. This looks possible. And then up here. Okay, so we'll get turn around. Let's refuel. Okay. And we don't need to do any repairs. Here we go. Oh, there's this right here. I mean, I don't know a ton about the Yukon. Other than it gets very, very cold. And if we can just get on top of this mud and get a little bit of momentum, we'll start taking off here. How's the cutting? It's good so far. I mean, that new truck, that monster Caterpillar, it's really, like, the first discovery point for it is in the yard of the garage. So as soon as you pull out of the garage, you go through it, and you only need to come up and pick it up with a big truck and then take it right back down the road. So we'll have that. I already bought one. As soon as you discover the task, it unlocks it to buy. So of course I went in and bought one. But we'll take the other one back, and that we'll have two. Then we can sell one and then modify the other one. Terrain feels a lot like Alaska. It's right now obviously super muddy, and we're not making a ton of headway. But I feel like we're getting a little bit more traction than we were in some of the Russian DLCs with all the snow. All right, this looks this looks ominous. It was a road, and then it just stopped. I'm going to move some pins around, just so we sort of maintain our bearings here. All right. Here we go. No, the Yukon is in Canada. Yukon is in Canada, but it borders Alaska. Oh, right on, Owen. You know what? This game is so lightweight, I bet you can play it on a laptop, no problem. Yes, the Wisconsin Forestry. I think that's the next one. We're on ultra settings right now. This water effect, I have to say, is maybe not their best work. Oh dear. Now what? Do we, oh God. What do you think? Whoa, oh. All right, and maybe, if there's a winch point here and we can get flipped back over, we'll continue on. If not, we will... Yep, I think we're going to have to recover this thing. Tell you what, let's discover that... Yeah, exactly, Owen. That's what medium settings are for. All right. So now, hey, Fried, how you doing? Can we put... We can put a heavy saddle on here. This thing, where is it? This thing right over here. What does this require? Dump truck for dump truck. It's here. Saddle low is required. Okay, so then if we go here and we go to storage. Oh, no worries, Fried. I appreciate you stopping by. And then it said saddle low, did it not? Can we put saddle low on this thing? Customize. Container carrier. Fuel carrier. Nope, we cannot. Okay, so we'll go one more space over. Back here. Deploy this. Customize. Saddle low is already on there. Here we go. No. There we go. All right. All right, and I'm going to throw, let's move some pins around here. Just to keep our bearings. We're going right here. Oh, but we can't go across this bridge. Damn it, man. All right. So the northern bridge. How do we get this open? Delivered to the broken bridge, metal beams. Yeah, these aren't moving anymore. It used to, wherever you could pick things up, it would tell you. But it's not giving us the locations anymore. All right, well, that's a concrete plant. Cabin zone. Metal framing, warehouse. Hmm. System of buying trucks is way better than the one in MudRunner. Yep, I agree. You know, it says when you buy trucks, it says like you can only buy this truck in Russia or you can only buy this truck in North America. I'd like to see it so that was like locked in, right? That you couldn't. Trailer store, metal framing. Bet we can pick it up here. Metal framing. I bet we can pick it up right there. Okay, so we need 2 metal beams, and there is a trailer store. Okay, so let's go to the trailer store, which is right there. Let's pick up 2 metal beams. Yeah, I'd like to see it so you could only drive trucks in that part of the world. But I think that the downside to that is, whoa, what is happening right there? The downside to that is you get a fleet of trucks that you really like, and you can't use half of them for some reason. So that is 5 slots. Yep, that'll do, I think. All right. So no, I'm okay with this system. I would like it to be a little bit more restrictive, but I understand why they might not do it that way. You know, leave it a little bit more open-ended. It's frustrating when you buy a game and something is either skill walled or region locked or something, and you can't. Did we go the wrong way? We can go around this way, around and around. Yep. Something is skill gated or skill locked, and you bought the game, right? They have your money, but you can't get that item. That's very frustrating. But then the flip side of that is when you make everything available, when you have like a 100% sandbox mode as an option, and people pick that mode, right? Now you got one person that's like grinding and grinding for a specific piece of equipment, and somebody else just gets it for nothing. So there's no real fair way to administer this stuff. Mostly it's just video games. It's just pixels. Nobody cares. Had a mod for which one? A Transport Fever? Alright, and this place is right up here, and it said 2 metal beams we were supposed to take there, yes? Now, how... I mean, do we just drive through the grass? I don't really see an entrance to this place, per se. Cargo management. Metal beams. What if I wanted more metal beams? Then what would happen? Oh, okay. That's it. The trigger's gone now. All right, this is definitely a different way of doing it. It's going to take me a minute to get used to this. It's not really a yard. I think there were just some sitting there. All right, so now we go up here. Drop these off the bridge, and then it looks like there's another one on the other side, right? Metal framing. So if we go here, okay. So now, if we go over here, right, that same metal framing that we just picked up right there, there's another metal framing right there that we can then take over here and open this bridge. The question is, how do we get over there, right, to get them? And we did... I don't know how deep this river is. Too deep is the answer. Drama Gaming, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I mean, it doesn't look super deep. I say that, right? This is how I cause myself problems. It doesn't look super deep. Let's just give it a sniff. Let's sir, really? This is how we're going to start things off? This is a bad idea. The Pacific is in Russia, right? Our big Pacific that can go anywhere and do anything. All right. Well, you know what? Let's just see how deep it starts to get. Because we got a snorkel up front, do we not? Yeah. A little one. Nope. That's not happening. So now, you gotta go all the way back up. Oh, we're proper stuck. Proper. All right. Let's try this. Nope. Let's try this. What? We got too many things highlighted right now. There we go. What in the world? We're like half in too many triggers at the same time. Why is... What? There we go. No? What's happening right now? Sam, it used to be you just had... this is really interesting. As soon as I move my mouse, all my winch points disappear. Have you... Is anybody familiar with that? You seen that before? Alright. Well, let's just try to reposition. It used to be that there were just tasks. So there's gold horse mining. Here's all the stuff you need to do. And scattered all around the map would be new vehicles and upgrades. And you just get XP for doing stuff. But like right now, we need to open this bridge right here because there's a trailer right here that we need to go pick up and bring back here. The only way we can get this trailer back to this garage to unlock this truck is to open this bridge. And to do that, we need to haul some metal. So it's, I don't know, it's sort of, it's not quite loot-based, but it's just problem solving. Auto winch. I think, had it in MudRunner directly after the release. Yeah, I've been having some new problems, I guess, since I went to 2 monitors. It's like my mouse is confused. There we go. Close. Close. Sir, come on. And this camera is not helping things. Yeah, that's just gonna... Well, I mean, okay. Oh. Easy. Now there it goes. Okay, so let's go hop in something else and recover this. Well, we're not going to recover it. We're just going to flip it back on its wheels, and then we will try to figure out a way across the river. Okay. Yeah, I need to figure out the 2 monitor thing, because I have this set up borderless right now. So I think if we went to full frame, it might sort that out, but then I wouldn't have the cursor in the second monitor. So we'll figure it out. So we want to go here. We want to go here, back to the garage. So we need to rescue that thing first. No, that's ridiculous. Truck storage. What do we have that we can rescue with? The Bandit. This is new. And we can... Okay, let's do a couple things. So let's deploy the Bandit. Let's put a flatbed on it so we can take that metal, right? And I think we're good as far as wheels, off-road, mud tires, off-road. Let's say off-road. Okay. Then we're going to leave the garage. All right, here we go. Oh, we got to do this first. I'd like to see an option to have beacons off by default. All right, and that thing is right over here. Yep. All right. And this truck might be big enough to do this. Oh, son of a... All right, let's try something, because it's continuing to do that. Video, let's go to windowed, full screen. Here we go. Let's try full screen and see if that gives us a cursor. It doesn't. Ah, all right. Eventually it does. All right, and then we're going to back this thing up. Nope, not there. Let's try over here. Get it back on its wheels. All right. I mean, that seemed to help. Maybe? Unknown. It's working now. I've got a cursor again. All right, and we want to... Nope. Nope, there it goes. There it goes. All right. Now, I'm concerned that as soon as I release this winch, it's going to roll back over, but there's nothing we can do. All right, that holds. So now, if we get back behind it again, all right. That seems to be it. It seems to be working. I'll try it in some different modes and see exactly what's going on. All right, and then we want to back up. Sir, come on now. I know it's caught on a big rock. It's just about to go. Come on. All right. We don't really need to be doing this now. It's just my OCD. Must rescue truck. Let's see if we can get it from up here. There we go. Maybe. Yep. And then if we go back here, you only notice that about this map? I think this whole game is really, I wouldn't say depressing, but it's definitely kind of somber. You know what I mean? It's got a, you know, it's very dismal. What is going on with this truck? I mean, how stuck can it be? Sir. The other thing is there's nothing moving anywhere but you. It's very, it's got kind of a lonely feel to it. I feel like Will Smith, last man on Earth. All right. Here we go. Last try for this thing. I mean, is it caught on something? Is it wedged on something? What is happening? Might just be the angle that it's at. I mean, it seems like it... Yeah, it seems like it wants to go. There we are. Beautiful. So now, we can put some pins in the map. We're going to go back the same way we went in the scout. So we're going to go over here, then over here, right up in here somewhere, over to here, over to here, and then up here. Yeah, when I'm out in the woods and there's nothing moving, that's a little different. But that town in Michigan, or some of the military bases in Russia, where, I mean, it looks inhabited, right? It looks like there's people there. There's no people there. Or where we are right now, where they're building homes, right? You would think that there would be people and movement, but there aren't any. And I would guess, I don't know this, but I would guess that there's two reasons for that. One is they don't want to waste the code and waste the FPS on having people moving around the map when it's really, that's not the kind of game that it is. And also, I do think it sort of lends itself to the game being kind of, I don't know, foreboding almost, you know, kind of ominous. You think? Okay. I mean, I love seeing things moving around in the environment on any video game, so you don't feel like you feel like you're in a living world. But I don't know. I mean, I'd say it's a coin for me. It's a coin toss for this game whether it would be better or worse with AI. All right, and now this thing is as big as it is. I feel like the center of gravity is almost a little bit lower than the scout. But we're still going to try to keep a little strap on these trees as we go past them, so we don't tip all the way in. And we want this big tree right here. I do like the new mechanic where things are scattered around the map, and once you use them, they're sort of gone. I know there used to be trailers around the map that would have sort of random cargoes on them, but I like this better, right? That you have to have the specific truck or the specific trailer to pick it up, and you can't just go grab it, right? Like it's not laid out there for you. Right up here. And we're going to go, yeah, exactly the same way we went before. Now, the difference is we're not in a scout truck, so we don't have the autonomous winch. So if we flip this thing, there's no way to get it back on its wheels. Over here. And then here. Maybe. And then in between these two. Right there. Can't see. Oh, there is an option now. If you go first person, you can turn off the driver arms, which is fantastic. That was so distracting, and it's the reason I didn't go first person very often is because of those arms. This is... I can't see. We go this way? Is it? Oh, it's a big branch in front of us. All right, hang on. If we get around this branch... If we get around this branch... There we go. Now, where are we? I have no idea. Oh no, we're doing okay. We just need to go right here, basically. And then right up to here. Okay. It's the best way to get there. I feel like there's got to be some logic to which trees stop you and which you can go right through. But I haven't, as yet, I have not deciphered it. Because you'll run into trees that you think would stop you, and they fold right over for you, and then there's little branches, right, that there's no way they could stop you, and you get snagged on them. But we made it. Okay. So our, the Freightliner, yeah, one of the things I've been doing earlier today as I was kind of getting familiar with the game again was just collecting trailers that I had abandoned all around the map. So rather than having to do that again on this map, I think we'll back up that trailer that's on the Freightliner and just take it back to the trailer store because it's so close. Oh, camera. And then we'll immediately come back down this way, grab the 770 and take it back, recover it, clear that job, and the bridge will be open as well. Now, it may be specific to this map, but I feel like we're just moving a little bit quicker than we were on some of the Russian DLC. And I get it. I mean, I like that it's very challenging and very difficult, slow going, but it was a little too slow for me. Couldn't quite get there. I like a little bit more progress. And I feel like we're making better time now than we were previously. As slow as we're going, it's still faster than Russia. All right, and that pickup point is... Oh. That pickup point is... there? Yeah, I think it is. Is it? Or is it behind that thing? Cargo management. Metal beams. Interesting. Now there's two here, and there's only one where we came from. The first one that we got with the Freightliner, there was only one there. Okay. I think this is enough to open the bridge. Yeah, it called for 2 metal beams, and they're all the same, right? They're sort of generic, so this will be enough. Oh, that body roll, that flex, I love it. Yeah, the physics for the trucks, I'd say it's as good as it's ever been. Never had any complaints about that. The grip, that's a little different, but the trucks themselves always seem to handle and behave with a nice weight to them. There was some stutter earlier and a little bit of chop, but I feel like once we got all the scenery into RAM, it's been smooth ever since then. We're rock solid 60 FPS. We're capped at 60, and it's bouncing back and forth between 60 and 61, so we'd go higher if we weren't capped. And is this it? Yep, this is it. All right. There we go. Just that music. I've got it turned off, but it's still playing it. All right, let's take this back to the garage, which is right around the corner here. I mean, our goal tonight is to get up to that discovery point, and we're no closer than when we started. That's okay, though. All right. There we go. There's that one, and then we go out here to the Freightliner. Lights on, beacons off. Let's get this thing backed up. And I don't think we need to get fuel right now. We're only going right across the bridge, grabbing that trailer and coming back. So I don't think we need fuel. Let's get fuel. Yeah, let's get fuel. I was just thinking of how slow it's going to be hauling that enormous trailer. So let's get fuel. Or, you know what we could do? Hang on. Low saddle, right? Low saddle is what we need on here. Does not like to turn. There we go. We do have the Dairy Longhorn, which I think is like the monster truck of monster trucks. And we're already back at the garage. We'll be leaving from here regardless. So let's sell this trailer. Put the Freightliner in the garage. And hop in the dairy. All right. So we do that, and we go to an empty slot, truck storage, and we want... Where is it? It's down near the bottom. There it is. Beautiful. Customize, saddle high. We want saddle low. Saddle low. And everything else is maxed out. Here we go. Oh, you know what? I just saw... We've got chains on. I think the last time we used this was Alaska. Let's put some off-road tires on since we don't have any ice to deal with. JK. LOL. All right. Tires. All-terrain. Mud tires. Excellent off-road. Excellent in mud. Let's go with mud tires. All right. At last. Going to get our big Caterpillar. Oh, you know what? I do need to do something before we go any further. Let's go back to the garage. And go back here. And let's clear out some of these stalls. We can put this away now. And you know what? Let's sell this. We're going to come back with another one momentarily. Put this one away. All right. Because when we come back with this thing, it's going to want to put it in one of those slots in the garage. So just so we don't have any, you know what I mean? Let's not bug out the game. So we'll make a slot in there for it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever going to get there with the first person. I think this is where we're at. I don't think this is going to be exactly easy to get this thing back up here. It seems pretty simple. You just grab a big truck with a low saddle, you load up, and you drive back. It's only, I don't know, it's probably a few hundred yards. But I think this is going to be a pain in the ass to get this thing up here. This road is small enough, that trailer is enormous. And there's a lot of ups and downs, lefts and rights. There's also that big mud hole up here as well. We'll go down into and come back out of. Now, what we can do is, I mean, if we get stuck, we can go, well, we'll probably go grab the other Caterpillar, bring it up here, and just tow everything back. But let's get up here, get hooked up, and see how we do. This is, I'd say, one of the 2 or 3 meta trucks in the game. So if this thing can't move it comfortably and confidently, I don't know what could. So far, so good. And we'll pull in here, and then we'll get backed in. Yep, you can, well, anything that you've discovered, you can buy as long as you're in the right place. All right, so set the brake and let's do that. All right, nice big bounce. When we get back to the garage, or I can show you right now. If you go to the garage, you've got a store, right? We don't have any money. What? I thought it was locked up. So any of these you can buy. If we get over here, this one's, pardon me, this one's not discovered yet. After we discover that, we'll be able to buy it. Now it says explore the world to unlock this truck. We already own this truck, the P16. We own it in another map, not available in North America. But I think, like, we've got some of these in our garage. I don't know if we can't deploy them. I don't know, because they sort of are available in North America. Maybe it means you can't buy them here. I don't know. But as far as I know, once a vehicle is in your garage, you can use it anywhere. And I'm going to go back here. And then it's just a question of, what can you buy? And I think that has to do with where you are. We're clear all those off. Okay, here we go. Did that make sense? Did I explain that right? All right. I'm a little nervous, I have to say. Getting up out of here is going to be the next level. Right, trying to pull something this heavy out of a mud hole. Okay. Well, you know what? Before I forget, let me turn this off. And something I've noticed about this game is the placement of the trees is, it seems very intentional. That they put trees, or they don't put trees, exactly where you need them. Right? Wherever you most need a tree to be, there won't be one there. Let's see if this helps. And Foxy, I think there might be some level gating on some of the trucks and mods as well, but I kind of binged the game when it first came out. So I went through the first like 10 or 12 levels really fast. And it was several months ago. So off the top of my head, I can't say like 100% whether some stuff is level gated as well, but as far as I remember, as long as you've discovered it and you have enough money, you can use it. I'm glad we brought the dairy to do this. I don't think the Freightliner would have been able to. Because this is, like I said, arguably the most powerful truck in the game. And we are kind of on the struggle bus right now. Yeah, there's a little bit of artistic license, I have to say. Like I was saying earlier, there are trees that you come to and you're trying to drive around them because you know that they're big enough that they'll stop you if you bump into them, and then they just fold right over for you. But I've also had a truck, not quite this big, but nearly this big, snagged on a single branch on a tree that you or I could just like break with our hands. So it's hit or miss, you know, but it's just a video game. Who cares? It's just good fun. It's a very well, you can see how slow the game plays. It's very, I don't want to say relaxing, because it's not always relaxing, but it's just the way the game plays, the speed of it. It really does kind of force you to alter your expectations of what you're used to in a trucking game. All right, and get any grip at all? Nope. All right, so we need this power pole right here. That'll do. Oh, I think it's just priorities and budget. You know, how you want to allocate your resources. I saw they're bringing the Freightliner Cascadia to ATS. Can we get this one right here? No, that's a little tree. That one's gonna snap. No, it's not. It's gonna hold. They're bringing the Freightliner Cascadia to ATS. And that's, I mean, I think it'll be a popular truck. I wasn't expecting the Mack Anthem to come to ATS, but it did. It's well executed. The Western Star, I don't know. Kind of on the fence about that. But if it's a question of the Freightliner Cascadia or an old Peterbilt or something, or an old like 1970s, 1980s Kenworth, I think some people would really love those trucks. but I think everybody would kind of love the Freightliner Cascadia. So if you could only scan one of the two, or if you could only license one of the two, you got to go with the one that's going to be... no, it's a new Mac. It's like a 2019, 2020 brand new state-of-the-art Mac. But if you can only scan one truck every 6 months, right, if that's all your budget supports or allows, I think it's got to be one that will please the biggest portion of your fans. So some of these trucks I think would be very intriguing to have an ETS, or like that old Ford cabover. I think they'd be intriguing, but I don't know that they're the sort of trucks that a lot of people would want. I could be wrong about that, but I don't know that a lot of people would necessarily want these trucks. So it's like, if you can only scan one this year, if you can only bring one new truck into the title, which one should it be? But yeah, I agree. I would like to see these trucks in ETS. I know when I was running Rust Map with Pro Mods, whoever made Rust Map, a lot of the roads were really bumpy and rutted, right? Sort of unimproved roads across Russia in the dark, very few streetlights. And people were modding and bringing in bigger, not quite off-road trucks, but burlier trucks that you would drive if you were not spending all your time on smooth highways. And that was fun, but I can't say that that was the best experience I've ever had in ETS. It was a novelty for me, but then it sort of, you know, I was ready to let it go. So, as always, unknown. Who can ever anticipate what's going to make for a good game or a popular game? Well, we are coming up on an hour and a half in, and it looks like we'll finally have the 770 unlocked. So close. If we could just get the trailer out of the mud, we're going to start rolling. There we go. Beautiful. Turn the lights off. It's plenty daylight. Yeah, I agree, and it seems like the trucks would be, I don't want to say easier, but compared to all the time and effort and staff that it takes to create a map DLC, it seems like all you need to do to make a truck DLC. Now, this is just my opinion, as always. I could be completely wrong about this, but it seems like all you need to do to make a truck is you need to scan it, right? Laser scan it. You need to compile the specs and stats for it. And you need to record the sounds for it and then just convert everything over. Oh, and we need to fuel this thing now. How can we fuel it? Let's do this. So yeah, I would think that for the same $15 that you're going to pay for DLC, I would happily pay $15 for a truck DLC, and instead they include the trucks with the game. They sort of give them away. And they charge for maps. But I'm with you. I would pay for trucks. I would particularly pay for older and more rare trucks. I would love to see more 1970s and 1980s trucks. All right. Okay, so we just need to refuel it. Now, can we do this from here? Refuel target. We want to be... There we go. Does it have to be all the way full? Oh, I hope not. So, if we back up now... Does this thing have enough fuel in it that it can pull forward? Need to repair it. Nobody said anything about that. Repair. Refrac. Caterpillar. Alright, that's maxed out. 243. Okay. Do we just need to keep feeding it fuel? You need to repair. I think we need to top off the fuel. Okay. This thing has... Let's try this. Trailer store, fuel carrier. I know I'm cheesing this a little bit. We might not be doing this the way we're supposed to. There's been a lot of teleporting and recovering, but hey, you know what? You know, I think it's different business models. And I know Dovetail they get a lot of grief for the way they do things. Target is, yep, that. Okay, that was all it took. So it could be that SCS is intentionally not going down that road because they don't want to have that that reputation. You know, that they're just in it for the money, or they're just cranking out DLC 1 or 2 per month, trying to make money. Because they're fans, SCS fans, really, really like that game. Trying to get into the trailer store without jackknifing. All right, that's gone. Now, we need to go over here and get in this thing. Okay, and then we're going to recover this. Whew, that was easy. And then we got 2 of them now, so we can sell this one. We can retain it. And then we can sell it. And now we have 200 grand. Beautiful. And then we go back here, back to the map, back to the scout. Back in here. All right. And then we're going to work on this thing. Okay, so we want to put the biggest motor in it, of course. Gearbox, right? Suspension, not much of an option for tires. Default winch, frame add-ons. So we've got the heavy saddle and the heavy fuel carrier. I think it uses a specific trailer that we don't have yet. So for now, I'm going to go with the fuel carrier. And then rims, no options. Fuzzy dice and bobbleheads, I'm not going to mess with these. No, I haven't tried any mods yet. I haven't really, I don't know. I've got kind of an odd thing going on with this game. I played it a lot when it came out, and I sort of burned myself out on it. And the last couple of maps, as I said, have been a bit above my pay grade. And I found myself a little frustrated with them. So I haven't been spending a ton of time in it. But I know the mod system that they've set up, I think, is superior to what we were doing in the past with third-party mod sites, so I'm glad they did that. What is the best truck that we have to get up this gully? I think this is where we're meant to go because I can see some road up on top of it. And the bridge is open now. I mean, there's this right here. I'm going to try this in the Scout. This looks a little better. All right, let's do it. So we'll go here and then here. All right, here we go. I don't mind you chatting at all, Foxy. I have to tell you. it's a lot more fun to do this when there are people to talk to than when you're just talking to yourself. Because something that I've learned from streamers, what they will all tell you is you have to keep talking. Even if there's nobody in the chat, you have to keep talking, because if somebody dips into a live stream, and it's just silence, right? If it's just video game sounds and nothing else is happening, they'll immediately leave. It's just really almost off-putting. It's kind of unnerving, right, when it's that quiet. So what you need to do is you got to keep talking even when there's nobody there. So I'm talking regardless. It just makes it a lot easier when there's somebody to talk to. So now I never mind people chatting when they're in the live stream. Right through there. Yep. I think right through there. What's all this then? Are we on a road right now? Interesting. Okay. I mean, it's enough of a road. Here we go. The tiny one I had before, the tiny what? The tiny truck? Oh, all right. Very bouncy. Oh, we didn't try to go up this one before, did we? This looks a lot like the other one. I think this is... Yeah, we haven't been up here yet. Okay. The Bandit. The Bandit is... So this truck that we're in right now is classified as a scout vehicle. So the winch that it has on it can be operated by battery power. So if we flip it over, we can still use the winch to pull ourselves back onto our wheels. All the other trucks... Well, any truck that is not a scout truck, if you flip it over, the engine stops running and you lose power. So that's the advantage of scout vehicles, even though they're very small, is you can get them back on their wheels after they roll. However, this is almost like uneventful. We just motored right up there. No problem. I love it. Although... This is no gimme right here. Let me just get the front end up there. Come on now. And of course there's no trees. There's not a tree in sight. And we definitely do not want to roll here. Oh, don't roll, don't roll. We don't want to roll here because there's nothing to hook up to. What was different in the game before? I'm going to see if I can pop us back onto our wheels. Not super confident. Yeah, physics are a little bit odd in this game. Yep, this is not working out. Not working out. Yep. Now, is there anything to hook to? Of course not. No. All right, so we need to hop in another truck. Oh. As far as I know, it was only ever in scout vehicles, but as always, I could be wrong. Oh, look at this one right here. So close. So close. Nope. All right, we need to get in another truck. You know what? May as well try the Bandit. Right? Why not? So we're going to go here. Garage. Right there. No, I don't want to do that. That we can retain. That we can retain. We'll go back here and try the Bandit. Try the Ford. All right. I always feel bad when I recover to the garage when I teleport, but the way I figure it is, unless you're playing multiplayer, if you're in a truck and you get it stuck, there's nothing you can do, you know? But we'll go rescue it rather than recovering it. Oh, I know. It's so frustrating. But I swear, they place the trees that way for exactly that reason. And I kind of like that. I like that it is difficult. Oh god, there goes our frame rate. What just happened? We went down to like 20 FPS. Was it? It's right through here, is it not? Yeah, it's like right here. If we can just kind of sneak through. I feel like there's another way to get to this area. Bounce. I feel like there's another way to get to this area rather than coming through the trees. I just don't know what it is. Like where is the road? Because this is river right here. Well, not river. It's like a stream. All right. So I've learned by making mistakes. So what we're going to do first thing is get the Scout back on its wheels. And the reason we're going to do that is if we get the Scout back on its wheels and we have a problem with the Ford, now we can hop in the other vehicle and it's still on its wheels. But if we just continue on up the hill in the Ford, making our way, and we roll this thing, then we are completely out of luck. All right, let's flip this thing over. Plenty of repair points on both these vehicles as well. There we go. Sir? That is uncalled for. Alright. So we'll go up this way. And I think, I mean, in the real world, you would build yourself a little rock ramp, right? You would take some of these little rocks that are scattered all about, and you would build yourself, seriously, like a little ramp, so you wouldn't have these big steps to get up. Camera. Yeah, I mean, we don't have chains on. This is when the physics in the game is not super realistic or fun, because we're just kind of being silly right now. I mean, it's close. And the camera's not helping either. All right, you know, looking around here, I don't really see any other way that we could go up here as far as, you know, what is smooth enough or not smooth enough. Let me have some coffee. All right. And there's nothing we can get. Nothing we can get a winch on. There's this guy right here. Yeah, we'll give it one more try, but we're just kind of wasting our time here. I mean, it's close. It's very close. Yeah, I feel like these levels are designed really, really well. But they can also be really, really annoying. I don't know if we'd be doing any better with chains right now. Yeah, this is just not happening. Okay. So let's hop in here. And I don't really want to get turned around. Try to do a side hill turn here. And this thing has diff lock all the time, so it's got a terrible, like, turning response. And are we caught on something right now? What's going on? Are we high centered? This is as much as I love this game, this is when I get very frustrated by it because we're just not moving. There we go. Yes, no. I don't know if we need chains to get up here. I'm at a bit of a loss. Yeah. All right. So this thing, I mean, that's going to be no different than the other. This pole right over here makes me wonder. Really? Really? Oh, the frustration. Okay. So if we were to back up now, and maybe go up here to this side. Right, and try to get over to that pole. Right. I don't know if this is a good idea. And what do we want to do about our guy back there? Let's try this. Can we... Nope. Alright, you're on your own, Scout. We're moving forward. We're going on without you. Around this way? So we were back here. Do we just want to go back to that spot above that little break? All right, and come out on this side? Maybe? Yeah, this could work. Maybe. All right. I don't feel great about that. Where are we? Up here. It looks like there's... Looks like there's road this way. Let's turn around and go back. Yeah, let's go back this way. So we are... Oh, there's like a whole thing here. Okay, let's go discover this. Right. And what is this facility here? Sawmill? Yep. All right. And then from here, where does this go? Ah, okay. So it looks like there is a road down to the concrete plant. So maybe right through here is how we get up here? Okay. But now we're making our way up here. How does that work? I want to be over here somewhere. Huh. I'm at a loss. These maps are getting more and more difficult. They really are. Can we... I don't think we can get back to the scout to recover it. Foxy, is that the price for everything? For the season pass and all the DLC, or is that just for base game? There might be something over this way. Or we just try to go up this fall line. Can't even see the roads, really. I don't think we're going to have good luck, but let's just try the fall line. Okay. Whoa, camera. I know they have a season pass available that gives you all the DLC. Through there. And yeah, we're going right up this fall line. I don't know how well this is going to work, but that's what we're doing. Yeah, and I think they plan to keep adding content. So it looks like a game that we'll be able to play for quite some time. And I even saw when I was back in Michigan, so that's the first map that you see when you get into the game. They added some tasks and contracts for Michigan. So I feel like they're encouraging people to spend time on parts of the map other than the most recent. Right, so Michigan would be, I guess from one perspective, the oldest part of the game, and rather than just spending all your time in Russia or Yukon or whatever, that they've given you some stuff to do back at the original parts of the game. Okay, so going up the fall line worked. I didn't think it would, but it did. As long as we can somewhat safely, carefully get through the trees here to the tower. And when we reveal, I don't know if we're going to see a road to get back to the valley. But it'd be nice if we did. I'm also hoping there's not some big chasm between where we are and where we want to be. But I'm afraid there might be. Yeah. Oh, game. And that looks icy, so let's go up here instead. And that's icy. And this seems icy, and we don't have chains on. Damn it. We want to be... Oh, should we go all the way over there? What in the world? How do you even get there? Do we want to... I feel like we want to go over the top. We want to go like here. And then here. This is really tricky. I know they said their last map was the hardest one they'd ever made, but really? Yeah, I don't want to go on that side hill. This is really kind of messing with my head. I don't know if we'll be able to get up here, because this looks 100% iced, and we do not have the chains on. Slipping, slipping, making it. Yeah, I'm going to try to come at it from the other side, but I don't know what to expect up here. And as soon as we start heading downhill at all on this ice, we will not be able to stop. So this was kind of a mistake. I mean, we're getting a feel for the terrain, but as soon as we begin descending, the truck is just going to slide out of control, crash, and take 100% damage. But you know what? It's just pixels. Alright. So from here, we should be above looking down on this. Oh, this is a mistake. I mean, I don't just want to crash into the discovery point. Oh, God. Alright, that's the lowest gear we've got. Uh-huh. No, no. No, no. No. No, no. No, 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 no. 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 God. All right. See if we can fix this thing. And we can. All right, so we're back to 100% there. While we're here, we may as well refuel. All right. Right there. There we go. All right. That was easy. Now, where do we want to be? We want to be right there. We're going to have to back up to it. Let's get rid of these. And what we just did... it was Gollum. That was the Precious. Get turned around here. I don't... Man, this is... Every map on this game gets more difficult. I think this is where we're meant to go, but chains on, you know? I don't know what kind of headway we're going to make on this ice. I mean, we're making it. In hindsight, we should have come down here in the first place, rather than going up and over the top. All right. Exciting. All right. So there's an abandoned truck. There's that. We're going to come right back down here. We're going to go right past the scout. And that's going to be our next tower right there. Okay. Upgrade. Or is there an upgrade? I don't see one. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. What is that? I guess we'll find out. Okay. Let's head down the hill. Here we go. Can we pull forward and get around? Maybe? Rather than trying to turn around? And it's getting dark. Of course it is. I love it. Let's put a pin in this guy right here. Let's put a pin in him so we don't forget him on the way down. I think there's a mod raptor. I think somebody's made one. Now this is all iced, so as what happened when we were going over the top of the mountain there, we're not going to be able to stop. Yeah, that's brakes applied fully, and we're not stopping. Carefully. All right. Still doing good. I feel like you can't really see these roads on the map, which is by design, right? It has to be, just to make things more difficult. And go past there. Yeah, I mean, there are roads back here. I just couldn't see any of them when we were on our way up. Now we came up here, correct? Or up and around. Yep, and there's our scout. So we'll go get the scout back on its wheels. And that way we're not... Whoa! That way we're not recovering wrecked vehicles, right? Everything is mobile. Ambulatory. Let's get through here carefully. All right. And we want... this one may flip it, may not. It'll turn a little bit. There we go. And roll the other way. Sir, just could you stop? All right. So we want now this one. I mean, I'm trying to help you out, buddy. There you go. There you go. All right. So let us hop in here first and recover this. And we could drive it back if we wanted to. We're recovering by choice and not by necessity. So we get rid of those, and then we hop in here, right? And we recover this one back as well. Okay. So now we've got all those. What do we want? We've got an upgrade here, but it's on the other side of the river. And we've got a tower here. Let's do this tower next. and let us discover it in... I'll take the Ford again. I like the Ford. All right, so we want to leave there. We want to go to the... We want to go to the left, and then looks like to the right. Okay. So out here, to the left, and then to the right. There we go. And what I'd like to do, we've got enough fuel on board. What I'd like to do is get both the tower and that upgrade while we're up there. Man, I'm still sort of mystified that it was so quick and so easy. Well, I can't say easy. I guess I can't say quick either, because it took a better part of an hour. But that that new monster truck, the 770, the 775, that it was so close to the exit of the garage that really just as soon as we left the garage, we got the job. We're going right around here. Let's see if there's anything down here that we can get accepted as far as new tasks. Anything over there? Let's take a look. Nope. Nope. And back this way. Yep. I mean, I'm just going to head straight for it. 700 meters, so yeah, half a mile. All right. What was I saying about trees that stop you that you don't expect to stop you? That would be one of them. I kind of want to take the Caterpillar out to do a little scouting, but that's, you know what I'm saying? It's a little ridiculous. All right, left or right? Let's go... Let's go to the left. Yeah, let's go to the left. I do like that the game seems to be more exploring now. Like the exploring is the goal of the game, rather than Spin Tires and Mud Runner, where exploring was just something that you did so you could then start logging. And I didn't mind the logging, but I like this better, I have to say. For a covered operation, I don't 100% know what you mean. I think we can get through here. We've got a snorkel on, and we can see the bottom all the way across. I think we can get through here. Hope we can. It's too late now. Oh, the water's pushing us sideways. Nice. All right, and I think we did want to be on this side of the river. If we didn't, we can just quickly enough go back to the other side. Come on. I know there's some grip in here somewhere. Come on. There we go. There we go. All right, up and out. And what is this place? So it used to be these burned out Crown Victorias. It used to be that if you saw one of those and got close to it, that would be an upgrade point. What is this? What is this right here? What is this called? Cabin zone? What is a cabin zone? Oh, I got you. Yeah, I mean, it's not. You can't really scout in it. It's too big. I just want to drive it because it's new. The cabin zone. I'm gonna have to look that up on the Wikia and find out what the cabin zone is. I don't know exactly what we're supposed to do there. Interesting. Okay. Is there a road? Not really. Is there a road down this way? No. I think we got to go back across the river, and then there's this. I don't know if this bridge is open. Wow, this is a good map. It really, really is. Okay, let's go back the way we came. And the nice thing about this Ford is it has so much fuel on it. It's got fuel on the roof, and it's got fuel in the bed. So it's not likely that we're going to run out of fuel. All right. So back across here. I'm just going to follow in our tracks because we know we can get through here. This water looks a little better. The water coming down off the mountains was not the best I've ever seen. All right, and we'll try to maintain some momentum across here. Try to keep finding some grip. Oh, don't get stuck on the rocks. Don't. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I think we're caught on a rock. No winch points. Get moving that way. And now maybe this way. I don't know if it would be any different or better in daylight, but I feel like I can't see the rocks that we're getting hung up on. But I don't know that lighting would make a whole lot of difference. I mean, we're still moving. We're still moving. There we go. There we go. All right. Patience. Persistence. We're getting a little movement from the water, sliding us sideways. There we go. There we go. Got camera. So to move the camera is in the right stick. Steering, of course, is in the left stick, but also the camera zoom is in the left stick. So if when I'm steering, I get at all anything other than straight left to right, if I have any up or down input at all, then it zooms and moves the camera around. Come on. I mean, I get that this is by design, but this is when I don't enjoy the game. Because I can't see what we're stuck on. And it's a problem that I can't isolate, and so I can't really know how to fix it other than just to take a piece of tape, put it over my right trigger, and just let the truck drive, essentially, until it is no longer stuck. But I don't know what we're caught on or what's going to get us out of this hole. Moments like this, the game does feel a bit unbalanced to me. And it's not, to me, this is not skill-based, this is just patience-based. How long are you willing to sit with your finger on the trigger? And the water keeps pushing us back around this rock. So, yep. Well, I'm not going to end it on a low note like this, but this is all right. Whatever. Yeah, like I said. All right, and here we go. absolutely no steering response whatsoever. Yep, I think I pushed it a little too far. I think we should have come down off that tower that we discovered up top and just called it right there. Because it's going sideways in a hurry. Yeah, this thing has really no steering response at all. By design, I'm not saying it's broken or anything. It's just it does not turn. Train Sim World? Yeah, I do Train Sim World vids. I think you saw that. I've done, yeah, I did the Peninsula Corridor. Did a couple of those. And I think you wanted to see something with the Class 3-3. Did you send me a text a while back? Alright, this is not an ideal scouting vehicle, but I'm switching it up. And where did we turn to go across the river? Up here somewhere. Maybe. Left or right, and we went to the, had to be to the right. Was it? This doesn't look right. No, it was further down. Okay. Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate that. I find that most of the streamers that I watch, and even people that just do videos rather than live streams, I like things a little quieter. I don't like a lot of yelling and, you know, manic craziness. I like things a little more calm, a little slower paced. So when I started doing my own streams and videos, that was my goal, was to make things like that. Alright. So we go right through here. And then here, let's get this thing out of the water. And once we have it out of the water, we can continue on in the Ford, or we can continue on in this thing. Oh, that is so frustrating. I mean, I know it's a part of the game that if you could easily get out of every situation, that's no fun. You know, that's not challenging. But it does seem like a lot of the things that come up in this game are not really, the best way I can describe it is they're not really skill-based. It's just like unexpected things happen, and there's really nothing you can do about it. Does that make sense? Oh, and that is, if you're OCD, if you're on the spectrum, that is, I'm triggered. That's about as bad as it gets for a person with my kind of brain function. All right, let's see if this will reach all the way back. It will not. Got to back up a little bit more. And you know what? Even this thing is, I mean, we're caught on a giant rock up front. All right. Still no, huh? Okay. And I'm trying to stay on this little rocky bit, right? You can see the rocky bottom. I don't want to go too far off that, because then we'll get into deep water. Okay. I mean, really? This thing is stuck that easily? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Meta truck, monster truck. Okay. Can you can you hear my surprise? Can you hear my disappointment? Really? Okay. Huh. I mean, I will persist and try to get us out of here. But this type of gameplay, I don't find this to be particularly challenging or difficult. I just find it to be really, really effing tedious. Okay. That is surprising to me that this truck could be stuck. I don't want to say this easily, but I mean, come on. It's not, we're not on ice or anything. We're not in snow. We're not in mud. We're just on wet rocks. And we get nothing, huh? Okay. I mean, over this way maybe? Low gears don't seem to make any difference. Yeah, I have to say I'm a little baffled, a little disappointed. And I noticed this thing is not, doesn't seem to be, I mean, it's got diff lock, but it's not any type of four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. Now, can we get this tree yet? We've moved forward a little bit. There we go. Progress, progress. Let's have to break and see if we can grab this. Nope. Yeah, as soon as we get this thing back to the garage, I'll go ahead and sell it. It says, disappointing is too strong a word, but the other Caterpillar, I know we got that in, where did we get that? Alaska, I think? And I was really looking forward to it, and then you get the thing, and it doesn't do a whole lot. You know, you can't really do anything with it. Alright, let's get this going. Oh, you're kidding me. Really? That's very surprising to me. So we'll pull this forward. Release that. Can we get a tree yet? Not yet. Okay. I'm really surprised. All right, now the next question is, are we going to end up pulling this thing? Are we going to pull the monster truck out of the river with this Ford pickup? Maybe. Here we go. Maybe. I mean, it is moving. There it goes. It is moving. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's do this. Pull this forward a little bit. Maybe. Pull this forward. And then we're going to hop in here. Huh. It seems odd to me that a quarry truck would get stuck on rocks like this. Quarry truck would get stuck on every rock. Well, this thing may reveal itself to have some purpose later in the game, but for now I have to say, I'm just over it. Over it. Alright. So we're getting out of this thing, and I don't think we're ever going to drive it again. Alright. Moving on. We're going to go down here now, and maybe around. I mean, we went to this side of the river, and there didn't seem to be a whole lot going on there, although there could be a little road right here. But I don't know. Let's try down across this bridge and see what we see. Whew! Close one. Almost a rage quit. Almost. And lights are on, lights are off. We don't need lights right now. Go across here very carefully. What's going on here? What's all this about then? I'm guessing we're going to need to recover that at some point. Yeah, let's see what the job is. A little bit of chug right there. A little bit of scenery load. Drove this trailer into the water. Please help me get it out. Yep. So we're going to accept that, but not start it. And yep, it looks like we're meant to cross the river here. Maybe. Maybe. I do like the way the game looks with the motion blur and the film grain turned off. It doesn't look as gritty and sort of ominous with the film grain off, but it seems to play a little quicker. And it's got, I mean, with the sunlight coming through the trees, nice photorealistic look. No complaints. All right, what's this sign say? Gold Horse Mining? And it looks like we're going, we could go left or right. Moment, please. So, let's go... No, it's more or less just straight. Okay, so let's go straight. And up this way. See where this leads. Might be a hotspot right there. FPS is really dropping down. Alright, Foxy. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Gonna try to do Farm Sim, well, Cattle and Crops tomorrow, and then X-Plane on Thursday. But I do appreciate you. See you again soon. And, whoa. Alright. right, there's something right back there. Let's get up out of the water and we'll see what that is behind us. Alright, right this way. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there's road right there. Okay. So we're sort of making some kind of progress. And I'm going to pull over into the parking lot, see if there's any tasks or contracts. And, okay, we could have come right through there. All right, so we'll know for next time. Gate is open. If it's not, we just drive right through it. Ah. That is, I think that's the big trailer for the 770, right? That's the specific trailer. Yep. No jobs here, but we're continuing to make our way. So this will go up. Looks like there's a bridge here that needs to be opened. So let's go get that discovered. Let's see what we... Oh, careful. Let's see what we need to bring up here. And this is... it's called the Western Bridge. All right, so if we go here... The Western Bridge. 2 metal beams to the broken bridge. Now... If we go back here, right, we did find, there's a warehouse. What's in this warehouse? Consumables, cement, fuel, small pipes, bricks, and more. Oh, I like more. But we need to find where we can pick up metal on this map. Trailer store, Trailer Whirlpool. Yeah, I mean, we don't have far to go to get up there. So I think about, like, maybe right across here. We could cross right here, and then it's right there. So, and we've got the hated 770 is right here. If we had to, maybe we could bring this up. So let's try to cross right here. So let's get turned around. Haven't played in months, forgot you own the season pass. Well, you own the Yukon DLC now, my man. If you've got the season pass, next time you fire up the game, it'll download this for you. It's a good DLC. I feel like somewhere between Alaska and Russia, I feel like the super fans of this game convinced the devs that it needed to be a lot harder. And I don't know where I'm at with that. Okay, now, all the problems that we just had crossing the river, you know what I mean? Do we really want to do that to ourselves again? Because it looks like, oh, it's not very far, you know, we can see rocks all the way across. What about right there? What about right there? I feel like the super fans of this game influenced the devs, really, with the tiny tree, into making the newer levels very, very difficult. All right, this is possibly a bad idea. But if we have to, we can bring the caterpillar over. Are you kidding me? And we just motor right through it. After all that drama down at the other spot on the map. All right, and what is this? This is bricks. Okay. We don't need bricks, we need metal. Does this road go all the way up, or can we... Yeah. I was wondering if we could go up the fall line like we did on the other side, but I don't think we can. Unless we go right here. That's sort of a fall line. Oh. This is a mistake. Wouldn't be my first. Here we go. What is this? And what is that? Is that a road right there? Oh. The objective. We'll accept that. That is a road. It's a horrible road, but it's a road. Okay. So I'm going to put a pin back in here. And here we go. Now this looks like mud and snow. And we've got the right tires for that. As long as it's not iced up rock, we should be okay. The only downside to this truck, it's got a tremendous capacity for fuel. It's got plenty of repair points. And it's got a lot of grip and a lot of clearance. The only downside to this truck is it's kind of long. So on some of these very sort of narrow switchbacky places like this, it's sometimes a little too tight to turn it. But I think we'll be okay. Alright, this feels like this part of the map was designed by somebody else. Compared to the struggle bus that we were on for a good 15 minutes there, this seems like we're doing a little better. Okay, and there's the tower right there. Fantastic. So we may do... How long have we been going? A little over 2 hours. You know what we may do is... let's just knock out this third tower. Come on now. You got it. We want to go up and over. We want to go this way. Let's go this way. I mean... This side? No, no. No, no. Uncalled for, sir. Jesus. All right. Gravity. I'd like to go forward and straight up over that rock right in front of us, but I think maybe that's not in the cards. Let's see if we can. We'll just stay in a low gear and see if we can go straight and pop right up over this little sort of roundy rock. Camera. All right. Oh, twice now. All right. Remember what I was just saying about... Maybe we'll get the third tower? I don't think we're going to do that today. I don't want to do this. I'm going to go here to here. All right. And then, now if we try to back up, though... Oh. Yeah. If we try to back up, that's going to happen. Let's do some repairs before I forget. Go down here. Oh, yeah. I thought I was going to continue on, but I might have to call it here. As soon as we get this tower, I might have to call it. All right. So if we go here, I'm going to stay a little bit to to the left a little bit, just a little bit. And then back to the right, because we want to get... we want to get the rear wheels over that. Alright, so we want this now. Can we get... We can get that tree. We can get that tree. There we go. That's what I wanted. Did I? Did I want that? It's I don't, yeah, it's pretty steep. I mean, and then what I want is that one on there, but as soon as I release, it dumps me all the way down the gorge. And what are we caught on back here? Yeah. Alright, just hold, hold, hold. There we go. That's what I needed. Oh, come on now. I mean, I don't want to leave it here, but I think we may have to. I think we may. Because I can't... I mean, I can pull us backwards down the hill. Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. It's I do feel like each of these maps gets harder, and in a way that's cool, and in a way that's really not cool, because it's not always fun. Yep. Can't go forward, can't go back. Can't winch on any trees. I mean, maybe we can keep going forward, just kind of dragging ourselves up the hill, but that's not really... No, that's not going to happen. Well, you know, as readily as the truck slid all the way down the gorge over and over, it's amazing to me that it's sort of stuck now and doesn't want to move at all. Before it didn't want to stop moving, now it doesn't want to start moving. Come back to this one, maybe? Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's do this. I don't think we can get it up here. But the only other vehicle we have out right now is this thing. I don't think this is going to be much help, but we'll give it one try with this. If we can't get it moving, then I'll just go ahead and call it. Yeah, this is just like the other Caterpillar. It's really... I don't know. Like I said, maybe it will reveal itself later in the game to have some meta purpose. But for now, it doesn't really seem to be good for very much. Alright, so we gotta very carefully cross this bridge. And last time we came through here, we crossed the river, and then we went to the left. Yeah, I think we went to the left. And then from here, yep, right across here. And then around this way. Yep. And somewhere right down in here, maybe. This is where we crossed with the ford. Yep. It's right here. Yeah, you gotta be kidding me. A quarry truck. Huh. Alright. Yeah, I'm just going to get the ford unstuck and then we'll call it. Yeah. A bit of a mystery. Okay. So let's go back here. We're going to recover that. We're going to retain that. Then we're going to go to truck storage and sell that. Don't need that for anything. And yeah, I hate to end it on a low note, but I don't know how to get this thing out of here, and it would take quite a while to bring something else up. So I think we'll go ahead and call it there. We're going on 3 hours. So thanks, everybody. I appreciate you. We'll do cattle and crops tomorrow. We'll do X-Plane on Thursday, and then ETS on Friday. All right. Thanks, everybody. See you next time. Take care.